Hi again, this is another shed chat. It's I think the 9th of October, Sunday evening. I'll probably do a bit more of this video tomorrow because I want to show you a couple of things outside and it's dark now, so I'll probably finish off tomorrow and then upload it Monday, so you should see it Monday. I've got my welder together and it's all gassed up and everything. I did have, well, not really a problem with it, it was my own fault. I was welding, I'll show you some of my welds. They started off really pretty poor, to be honest. On that side they started off quite poor, but I hadn't changed over the polarity. I didn't realise when I bought the welder, it said it was set up for gas welding, so I thought it would be, but it wasn't. If you look in here, I don't know a great deal about these. I've used one in the past but not for a long time, and if you see there, I had it wrong, so it's not focusing in great, but yeah, I had it wrong. I had to change over to the two wires anyway, and I'll show you my next welds. They actually improved a fair bit, actually. I hope it focuses in. They're my second welds after I changed it over, and they were just they were very bobbly, the first ones, so they've improved no end on there, so I'm quite happy with that, really. They're not bad. So the annoying thing was I tried to repair a front wheel on the mower. I think I'll show you, and it was before I changed it over, so it's landed up all bobbly, so I'm going to have to grind that off and do it again to make it look a lot nicer. And then other things, well, I've lost my angle grinder tool for changing it to the sanding disc. It's in a keep in like an ammo box, and I don't know where it is. I've looked everywhere, so perhaps it's in my truck because my truck isn't quite finished yet. It's up my dad's still. It should be up and running tomorrow, hopefully tomorrow afternoon. So it's all ruined my weekend, really, because I wanted to sort out some stuff and get rid of some stuff, and I needed the truck and the trailer, so it put me back, really. But there's that Echo hedge trimmer. I still haven't done the final part of that one, but I think I found out what the problem was. Very simple, but I will still make a final video of that. So I just want to test it out first to check whether it's right. The top of the engine and that has to be put back on anyway. The plastic part. So there'll be that to come, and then I'll probably get this shed a little bit more sorted and get on with the mower decks, because I'm going to have one mower to fit up. I want to get on with them before Christmas, really, so I get a few done to get rid of next year. So really there's not a great deal else that's happened, really. And here this week you can see I've moved stuff around a little bit. I'm just trying to have it tied up. Oh, I use this. It's like a power file sort of thing. And that very, very well grinding off that paint on there, so I shall get some more belts for that, because that could be handy, because it gets into places where you can't always get with the grinder. So not a bad little tool, really. But I can't really think of much else. I think that's it, really. But I'm glad I got the welder out and got it together, and at least give it a try. Oh yeah, I was a little bit disappointed with the gas pipe they give with it. I think I need something a bit more substantial, and that isn't very good. I had a bit of cable tied to hold it tight. The clips they had didn't hold it tight, and it was leaking gas. But all in all, for more of a budget type welder, I suppose, I think it was about £240, something like that. It doesn't seem to do a bad job. It'll do what I need it to do. Just getting used to it, because I think about the last time I welded was probably about 3 years ago. So after a little play around with it, I managed to get some half decent welds. See, they're not, you can't really see brilliantly there, but they're not coming out too bad, so I'm fairly pleased with that. It should do what I needed to do anyway. So yeah, I'll leave the video here and I'll finish off the rest of it tomorrow. Hi again, it's actually the next weekend now, around the 17th of October. I didn't get around to doing the second part last week, so I thought I'd just carry it on and do 2 shed chats in one sort of thing. I have just come out today, and haven't done that bit of welding there. What I said I was going to do on the lawnmower. I've just welded the washer on. If you see there, my welds didn't start off brilliantly, but as I got round they did improve quite a lot, and I was quite pleased with them really. It's not too bad. I should have shown you before I painted it, but anyway, I can get that back together now and get the wheel on there. I have got to put some bits on the engine. The recoil wasn't with it, but I've got loads of spares of them. And a bag. I have got a bag, but it needs a slight repair on that as well, so I'll get that done, and that'll be the first mower I get done for next year. So I'll get that done and tuck that away. I've still got the other, like I mentioned before, the decks. One or two of them need a little bit of welding done on them, so I shall do that. I bought myself you can see where you are. Yes, I bought myself a jugular. What sort of steps of metal? I think that'll be ideal for doing the mower decks, and I can sort of cut out the worst rot and then sort of step it in behind, so I can get a nicer weld rather than sort of butt jointing it. This is quite a good tool actually, because it's got, you just twizzle that around like so. It's difficult to do one hand, and then it works as a hole punch for spot welding as well. So quite a good little tool. I think it was about £18 delivered, so that'll be a handy tool. Yeah, the truck's back on the road now. It's not actually here at the moment because my dad's burrowing it, but the truck's back on the road. The wheel bearing and that's all done. So it's been a bit of a, well, that was the early part of the week I fixed that. So it was a bit of catching up at the end of the week. I had some grass to do, hedging to do, and I did get a bit of footage of one lawn I do with a ride on with the GoPro. I've got some streaming footage and some on the ride on, so I should probably put that as a separate video. But I'm pleased with how the welder's going now. It's going nice, so it's a matter of getting on with the jobs now really. Yeah, I'm back in the shed. Just finished this video off. They're my van wheels. My van's been off the road for a couple of years now, but I'm just getting it back on the road. It's a VW Bolt Dragon, and the brakes are being done at the moment. And just before I put the wheels back on, I got some new tyres. So my dad's got a tyre machine, so I've took the old tyres off, and I thought I'd give them a good paint. That's what they were like. But I still got that one to do, and this is one that's done. I've only given sort of a quick sort of sand down and undercoated them and painted them with some. Is that it? No, that's the wrong paint, but just some high coat wheel steel silver. So I'm just going to get on with the other wheel now, and I'll show them both when they're done. Then I can get the tyres back on them tomorrow, and they can go back on the van. Then I'll have the front two to do. Yeah, the second wheel is done now. It hasn't come out too bad. It hasn't quite dried yet. I'm not really worried if they haven't come out perfect anyway, really, because later date I shall probably change the wheels to some alloys, because I've got quite big plans for the van to turn it into a camper at a later date, but it's going to be a work van again first before I do that. So I need to get back on the road, because it's been sitting around. The old tyres had cracked because it had just been sitting around for a couple of years, so I bought 4 brand new tyres for it, and I thought, you know, as I'm putting new tyres on, I'll paint up the rims. So that's 2 of them done. They look quite smart. And that's about all really. I'm going to go in now, let them dry, go in, and I'll fit the tyres tomorrow. I'll show you when they're done, and either on the van or when I've just done them, take a photo or something. Oh, I broke a mower the other day. Not actually broke it for spares, and this little engine come off of it. A nice little 2.2 horsepower Honda G100. Started nice as a cylinder mower. The drive, something had gone wrong with the drive, but the engine started first or second pull. Nice little engine. They put them on cement mixers and things like that. I haven't really got a great deal of use for that, so I might sell that. I'll see. It needs a bit of a clean up first anyway, so I'll do that, and then I probably will sell that. But a nice little engine. It runs really well. So anyway, I'll leave the video there, and I'll be along with another one quite soon. So thanks for watching.